Perfectly undone looks rule the runway this season. Styles were casual, disheveled, while finishes were satin matte with an easy elegance.
I saw you when you were standing, your tight dress and hair like gold. In my ears I could hear my heartbeat. Girl, one look and I was sold. It's true, there's something about you, girl.
New York designer Peter Somm always turns to Guido to bring a certain mood to his collection. Let's listen in on the style Guido created and how he collaborated with Peter Somm.
So, backstage at Peter Somm, and we're doing a very sort of sexy, beachy kind of sexy look.
For me, this season was really about optimistic, kind of escapist clothes. And I was thinking about the Sahara Desert and Lawrence of Arabia and just the romance of that whole feeling.
So I'm going to be putting some teas into the hair just to create that kind of sexiness. I've already put spray starch into the hair, another heat-activated product, which protects my hair. Just to get this nice rough texture, I just blasted it with the hairdryer. And now I'm going to do is just tease the crown and then just pin it in. So it's a very loose, easy, kind of wearable, sexy look.
Well, I knew I wanted something that felt kind of natural, like a girl did it herself, but I really had no idea, actually. And that's why Guido's so great. We talked about it, and he came up with the idea of just part of it up with a little bit of lift. And again, just this really great sort of texture. And he's a master at bringing a mood to the collection.
So I saw the fashion. He always likes that kind of, his clothes are very uptown, so we're trying to sort of offset the uptown with a little downtown kind of hair. So that's why we're leaving it quite messy, you know, so it looks kind of not too thought about, which is nice because it just sort of offsets the whole balance of the fashion.
For me, a fashion show really is about my chance to present a head-to-toe look of the total vision of the season. And so hair is really, you know, sort of what frames the face. It's what you see almost first, and sometimes. So it's a vital part of really presenting a whole look.
There's something about you, oh, there's something about you, girl.
Well, here we are at Calvin Klein, where simplicity meets design, and Guido has perfected the most wearable hairstyle yet. Take a look. Calvin Klein's collection was defined by geometric shapes in a cool pastel color palette. The designer turned to Guido to create his perfectly undone ponytail to complement his designs. So Guido, tell me a little bit about what you're doing today.
I'm doing like a sort of hairdo that you might do again yourself at home. You know, when you sort of pull it back into a ponytail and you loop it up a little bit and a little bit sticks out and there's a little bit of a knot. A bit sticks out so it's not too old lady, and if a bit falls out it's good. This bit's done on purpose. All these little things that give it slight bits of personality. The clothes are super designed, they're super beautiful and simple, amazing. We did use satin wear, which is a blow dry lotion, in the hair when it was damp. Blast it dry with a big paddle brush to smooth out the hair. Once it was dry, pulled it back into the ponytail, and then I'm going to, you know, create these little flyaways to soften this could be quite severe shape, to soften it down. I'm not going to pull too many bits out now, so the effect is soft and beautiful and easy. I think the key is that, you know, when you're getting ready to go out, this is probably, as I say, it's something that women do all the time, but they might not think about doing it when they're going to wear a fancy dress, but they should. That's my point to this. This is a solution to make your fancy dress look easier. And the key to it is really just getting a nice texture. But I think a lot of these hairstyles, because they are so easy, women need to feel confident that this is enough. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's quite a hard thing sometimes to say to yourself. But with the help of your stylist, who could perhaps show you in the salon how great it looks. And also what's great about it, you know, if you're going somewhere kind of smart and you're wearing a great dress or something, that if you have your hair too done, you feel like not yourself.
Right.
And so this kind of thing, you really do feel like you can cope with the hair, so you can just carry off the dress.
And stylish Italian brand Salvatore Ferragamo turned to Guido for his expertise in creating a look to complement the vibrant hues and floaty fabrics.
We're at Ferragamo, which is an Italian label, very sophisticated, very beautiful clothes, lots of floaty fabrics, lots of colours. So it's quite full on. It's a spring-summer show and it really feels very summery. I felt that we needed to do something that was more not floaty, so contradicting the clothes, sort of working with clothes in that way, because I thought if the hair floated and the clothes floated, it gets a little messy. So we've gone for this very small, very chic, kind of boyish look, with a little knot in the back. So something really very like something like a client would like, I think, probably for a special occasion or something like that. So it's perfect for every woman can wear this. But what we're talking about is a small head of hair here. And it keeps coming back because it works. You know what I mean? When you see things happening a lot, it's because they actually work and they're good solutions to making a catwalk show, because everyone can look pretty similar with hair like this. You can sort of pull the hair out a little bit just to soften it, which I will be doing. You know, it's not going to be, I'm not going to spray this head of hair. I'm just going to leave it like this, and then just at the end we'll just loosen a little bit so it feels easy.
Let's hear from Guido on how to create the perfectly undone hair trend as seen through the knot on Salvatore Ferragamo.
Take a look at fashion cut number 1.
For a step-by-step on this look, which is a very I would sort of advise stylists to try and work with. Step 1, damp the hair down with your spritzer. Step 2, I used spray starch as a styling product in damp hair. You should decide whether it's going to be a middle parting, a side parting, a messy parting, and then blow dry your hair. So decide that, work with the face on that. That's your styling side. Start blow drying the hair with either a large, I use a Mason and Pearson if it's not too wavy. If it's wavy, a round brush to pull the wave or curl out. But not putting serum on it or any glass or anything. Keeping it kind of dry-ish. Once the hair's dry and straight, secure it into a low ponytail at the base of the nape of the neck, and then do your twist. Now the twist should be done very easily. It shouldn't be over-teased and sculpted. It should literally be just caught with one pin, feel very easy, and pull it out. And then soften the hairline a little bit. Try not to use hairspray if you can help it, because it will just, even the hairstyle already is quite dramatic, so you don't need to push that home.